And 20 guys.
Super Bowl Sunday on E.
There's any points
all right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion New England Patriots taking on the NFC champions, the Green Bay Packers.
All right, let's go up these guys.
What's tight? Tight end right. What's tight? Tight end right.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last one got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, defense.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Oh.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Richard Sherman there to knock that one away. We've seen that a few times in his career.
And he played a very tough route really well there. Dig route. Oftentimes you get the impression receivers going deep and trying to get your hips turned and you taking off.
Now the ball comes loose.
And
it's picked up by the Patriots.
There we go. Gotta beat Rodgers.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Come on, defense.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 13 yards, first down Packers.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, get to that end zone real fast.
Got him.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. On 2nd down,
got him.
It's Jones. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got Adams
Everybody's pulling that play.
His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Nobody's paying attention.
On first down, Rodgers. And that's incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers.
Oh, they must got him. It's all good.
Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
I'll take that.
He takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Defense.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Offense one touched the ball once.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That's nice.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
Gilmore got him, but
generate
still
some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Not much defense. Packers can definitely the football.
Rodgers. He's able to find Wallace. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Come on, defense.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Got him.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Blitz.
To throw is Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Yep.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is.
Yards on these guys.
That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice. And he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot.
And now off to the races. Down the right side.
Now we got some yards.
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White. 48 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
For now.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play
for a big
shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me because it's easy to
try to get to Adams, but it's intercepted.
That's good pick.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
This defense is good.
Back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
It's 2 pick sixes.
So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one. and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Really good defense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Typically down to the first half, I might say, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me, but you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Rodgers going to throw.
Oh.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
All right.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 18.
Nice.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. This offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
There's a catch.
The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll look to throw here. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is caught.
Flag.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
They will touch him.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
Isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count?
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sonny Michel, his second touchdown of the Super Bowl, as his guys continue to pour it on. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, give them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. From the 29, Rodgers. Herndon's got it complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Trying to match him for yards. I'm not a touchdown. Like this kicker. Can't get the kicker.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Kicking tackle.
Throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man wide open, complete.
Pass for 67 yards.
Inside the 15 before they drop him. He'll look to throw.
Oh.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker,
he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs.
Still got 2 timeouts left.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole.
All right, they're
see
done.
if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
The Patriots will take their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16.
This is going to freaking suck. Yep. Okay.
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Give me the ball.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
Oh, nice.
Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme.
And he'll take it in the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk. Come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Again, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Okay.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. A dump underneath to Jones.
Oh, fumble.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
Show me their beat here.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a
Our
Patriot
defense is still more than
touchdown.
scored almost for our offense.
And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
From the 31, Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's
another pick.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
That's a catch.
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball.
First down, but I'm not
wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
You're going to get me again. Yes.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive.
We're not done yet.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They're going to look to throw.
Touchdown.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
There we go.
From 17 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then it's a wide receiver. Great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on, defense. We're getting that pick.
Throwing is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Wells. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a game of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
We're going to go down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a draw play. This is Jones.
Got him.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Nice, he lost 2 yards.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Very, very nice. Let's do it again. Let's do it.
They'll go
Get him, big guy.
Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Good defense.
Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. You got to keep pounding away.
Well,
this will be taken at the 10.
Oh, kicker missed me that time.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Patriots take over.
I missed it. Kicker didn't freaking tackle me that time.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it?
They score here,
especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to check their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, In fact, you can take the spirit away from another team with their drive and will to come back and win.
There we go, touchdown.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Oh, that's good.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he...
And he picked it. Intercepted a third time. Picked
that was the best pick of them all.
There's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball.
That's a catch.
That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100-1. And it's not looking good for him here.
That's a pick. Didn't touch the ground. Give me the ball. You get a first down. That's too easy. Oh man. Well, frick. That's Come on, resume. We're gonna finish this game, man.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. As it stands, it's the Patriots in control of the football as we continue on in the third quarter.
Man, I got you.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Go this way.
That'll be caught by Cup. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll set up a throw. Gets it to Gordon. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Patriots. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Rodgers got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And let's shift now to talking about the Patriots defense. And they had the fumble return for a touchdown, and boom, they're right back out there again.
And you hear so many people talk about opportunistic defenses in today's football.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Mike Daniels, his second sack of the night. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now it's Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
All right, well, who did those two? Pass the ball
at the 19-yard line.
Ebron here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 19 yards away, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. That'll be taken in the end zone, and he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important. And my goodness, another interception.
Pick 6.
Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Nice.
Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick-6s from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick-6s in a game? You want to leave him out there so he can work through some of the rough stuff.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And fresh off the pick-6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Come on, defense.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Packers on third down. They've been stymied left and right. Converted only one time. This is 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mike Daniels bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
That's fine.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that.
It seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Yeah, this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt.
Fine.
And he'll be taken down, but now before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw here on first down. Boy, and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Rashawn Gary, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. He'll drop to throw. And he hits his tight end, Ebron.
Touchdown.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And so on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today.
That's crazy.
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That's all right.
Fielded just inside the 20.
Really tough.
Called that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Ready? 60 outlaw. 56.
Passing really short up.
They begin with Michelle on the ground.
There's maybe a good one.
He showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Second down and inches.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Back to throw here.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Let's go defense. We're going to pick.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they will take over.